Hello, Carolyn and Irene. Can you see me and can you hear me at all? Because we think we are facing some problems with the with going live. If you can see me and hear me, please can you give a thumbs up? Irene, Carolyn, yes, you can. Okay. So Victoria, they say that they can see and hear me. So if you give me a thumbs up, I can continue the session. Well done. Okay. So we thought we're not live yet, but we are. Yeah. Morning, Gina. Good to see a few audience already logging in. So today we are going to explore hand gestures from Indian classical dance. Hello, Julie. We're just waiting for a thumbs up from Virtual Village Hall to start the session. Okay, let me go back to private chat. Yes. All is okay now. We are live. Yes, good. Okay, very good morning to all of you. I am Priya Sundar. I'm a South Asian dance practitioner. I specialize in a dance form called Bharatanatyam, which is an Indian classical dance. So today we are going to explore hand gestures. So we have a gallery. It's the Indian classical dance form has loads of hand gestures and different meanings to it. Because I come from a tradition called Bharatanatyam, I'm going to teach you few hand gestures and the meanings of those and how we use it to interpret different stories in our Indian classical dance form. That's what we're going to explore. Bharatanatyam as such is an intense dance form. We have vigorous dance postures like we always sit like that throughout the dance while we're dancing. So it is a posture which needs a lot of work. And we hold our hands stiff like that. It takes many years for us to reach to that stage. But today, don't worry if you are beginners. I'm not going to make this dance very intense for you. We're going to have fun session and we're going to learn hand gestures and some light dance moves along with that. That's what we're going to do. Firstly, very light warm-up, just so that we don't get any cramps or catches. Just a very mild warm-up for this because I'm not intending to do any intense big dance moves with this session today. So we're just going to start off with a head. If you have been in the previous session, it's just similar to that. We're going to keep very simple stretches. So we're going to start with our head. So we're going to just look up and down. Look up, feel that stretch behind the neck, and then look down. We're going to look back. So we're not going to look side, we're going to look back. That gives you as much a stretch possible. So we're going to look back like that. On with the other side. And then we're going to just mildly rotate our neck. Both the sides. As I said, very simple warm-up. Just going to, because we're going to use a lot of fingers, so we're going to just relax our fingers like that. Then we're going to twist our wrist. We're going to use a lot of hand movements. So we're going to give that twist. And then we're going to move on to our shoulders. Just a gentle, because we'll be using mostly upper part of the body. Then we're going to stretch our hands and then face forward and rotate small circles and then big circles. Then reverse, big circle, and then we're going to go into small circle. Again, we'll give that again one more quick one. Small circles and then big circles. So reverse, big circle, and then small. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our feet. We're going to try and go on our toes and then back down, toes, back down, toes. And this time we're going to just walk around in the room as much as you can so that we give a little work to our toes. Yeah. So I have my dog lying here. Happy, do you want to give me some space? Happy, move, move. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, go. Good boy. Okay. Now we're going to go on our heel. So move forward and then go on your heel. Just go back. That's all we want to do. Forward and then back. Okay. So now we're just going to do a little move. You don't want to do too much. Just a little bit of cardio. If we can jog and then run. And then if you can go jumping, so we're going to go up, front and back, and to the sides. Front and back, and side. Brilliant. Don't want too much. That is all. Brilliant. I hope you could follow that. Yes. Now we'll go on to our hand gestures. So today I have a small story so that it'll be interesting to move on. Initially I will sit and teach some hand gestures and then we'll build it up as a dance move. That's what we're going to do. So now we're all imagining we're going to be alone and walk into woods, yeah, or a forest. And then we dancers really enjoy nature. So nature is very close to us. So when I am around in the nature, I really enjoy looking at the trees, beautiful flowers, and if there is a stream. So we are going to bring all this into our dance today. That's what we are trying to do. So imagine you're all alone in a forest. That's what is the theme today. Are you ready and ready to go into the forest along with me? Yeah, well, with beautiful hand gestures. So first, we're just walking into the woods, and then we try to hold our hands like this, and we're just walking. When we're walking, we just go on the heel first. 1, 2, 3. And together. So at the fourth count, we'll put our feet together. That's what we'll do. So we're not doing anything. We are holding our hands on our waist like that. So both the hands on your waist. And then we are going to walk forward for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put your feet together. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, together. And at the second 4 counts, we're going to look around because we are walking into woods. We're not walking into a room. So what will happen? You're looking all around the beautiful trees. First, for 4 counts, we're going to look around. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to show trees. So we just want hands like that. And then we are going to point one leg out and we're going to show trees. So that's what we're going to do. Pointing toe, and then we're going to show trees. And then we're going to say, it all looks beautiful. If you have your hands like that, and if you push your little finger down and turn it, this is a half flower, and we also use it for beautiful. So we're going to do beautiful with me. All of you have a go. So you're going to have your hands like that. Push your little finger down and keep it closer to your chest. And then we're going to do slight movement like this. So it's a 4 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we're going to show tree. So hands like that for trees. Tree. And then we're going to say, wow, it's beautiful. Trees. And we're going to say, wow, beautiful. Are you all with me? Can you see me? Can you hear? Are you enjoying the session? Please comment below. Thank you. So I'm going to put the music on and then we can do the first few bits. So are we good to go? All is okay now. Victoria, I think everything is okay. Loving it, thank you. Okay, thank you, Glow. So we are good to go with the music. We're going to walk 4 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, and together. And then we're going to look at the forest. That is the woods, beautiful. So we're not doing any hands then. We're going to say, wow, that's sort of an expression. Then we're going to show the trees and say beautiful trees and say beautiful. Yeah, let's try this with the music. And tell me if I'm going very fast. Please let me know. We can go a bit slow if you think it's fast. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna look. I hope that was okay for you. We'll try again without music. So we're going to walk forward. It's a bit faster than what I said. So it's 4 counts. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put our feet together and we're going to look at the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're showing the trees then. So these are the branches of the tree. That's why we're showing like that. Tree, and then we say, oh, it is beautiful. Then we show tree on the other side and we say, beautiful. And then in the center, tree and beautiful. Let's give it a go along with the music once again. Are we good to go? Looking beautiful. Trees, beautiful. Trees, beautiful. Trees, beautiful. Okay, I hope you were able to do that. So the next move, I think the video will be there live. Though we're doing live now, the video will be there on Facebook. You can come back anytime and learn it very slowly if you prefer to learn it slowly. But I will, from now on, I will go very slowly as well because hand gestures will get a little bit complicated. Not too much, just a little bit. The music is great. Thank you, Glow. Yes, it is fantastic, isn't it? This music is one of my favorite music. I use it almost in all the workshops I do. It is perfect music for slow learning. So this was created originally for workshops. So I am glad you liked it, Glow. So now we are moving on. So once we have set up the scene, we have set up the scene as if we're walking into the woods and we're looking at the trees and we're very happy. So the next step, we're going to birds. So we're going to show a bird, this one. So we're going to have a thumb out, okay? And face your, so the palm will be facing you now. And then we're going to cross. And we are going to hold our thumb like that. So this is a bird. So this is the wings, a bird flying. So we're going to show a bird flying. So it's aiming to go and sit on the tree. So that's what we're going to do. Fly. Okay, and after that, after it's flown to the tree, what happens is going to sit on the branch of a tree. So for that, we're going to show, I'm going to take it very slowly for you to learn the hand gestures. So we're having pointing finger here, and then we're going to bend it a little bit. So this is like a bird. head of a bird and a body, and then we're going to make it sit on the branch of a tree. So this is the move. And then we are also going to add a little bit of coo to it, so it'll be fun. So this is, again, I'll do it very slowly. So we're going to have pointing finger, so like we point, and then we're going to bend it, and then we're going to make it sit on the branch of a tree with the other hand. Look at this, how beautiful the hand gesture is. So this is, and then we're going to go coo. Come on, have some fun. Cooing, yes. So have your hands there, and then go coo. Okay, so now we're going to combine both the hand gestures. The first one is the flying. So we're going to have palm facing you, thumbs out, crossing. Then we're going to do this little bit of, both the thumbs holding together. And then we're going to fly. So fly. And then the bird decides to sit on the branch of a tree and also coo. So we're going to do this both the sides. So fly and then sit on branch of a tree. Coo. Okay, so are we ready for this? Shall we give it a go with the music? So we'll sit and do first, and then we can go to dance, yeah? So not it, that's the next music. Now that's it. So shall we give it a go from the top? I'm going to add one more hand movement to it, which is opening up the wings and flying. So this is like wings. So we will also show huge wings, like for eagle and for vulture, the big wings. So this is again another bird movement. So you can see me going up with my head when I'm doing that. So that's taking on board. Okay, so we'll add this movement along when we're doing along with the music. I'm going to give it a go from the start, right from the top. Okay. Right from the top, remember walking first. Looking. Wow, saying beautiful. Beautiful. Flying. Flying. And then the first one. So I did a bird flying. So what we do is we go on our toes and we do up and down movement to show it is flying. So for that, it's a simple move, just of flying. But we're going to look one side so that we have that flying feel. And then we turn on the other side and we look this side. And we put our legs, one leg forward, and we need to lean on the leg. And if you can manage to half sit on the front leg, it will be good. So I am half sitting on the front leg, and then we can do this big flying move, showing the big wings. Yeah? So that's bird flying. So next, we move on to the next one, which is water. So we can show beautiful movements for water in Indian dance. So firstly, I'm going to show a waterfall. So waterfall is we have to go down like that. So we let our hand loose and we move our wrist. So it's this move we want, and we're going to show the waterfall from up. So start from up. You can show both the sides, and then it's falling. So like that. Yes. So waterfall, and then we can show waterfall like that. So it's like showing a little bit of ripple sort of a thing. We're not doing big moves there. So small moves. And we can also show big waves if we are showing sea or ocean. For big waves, we just have our hands just like that, palm, and then we go big waves. So the expression comes out of our face to show it's big. So your eyebrows go up and then you show big waves. So this is like a wave, if you can see a wave. Yes. So mainly in the water, we can see some, if it's a pond, definitely beautiful water lilies, lotus is called in India. And we can also see fish. So we're going to show both the movements now. So how do we show flower? When we are using flowers, we show it like this. You can have a go, but normally it is simple way of showing flowers is like this. So we have both our hands joined, but with a little bend. So it's not this. This is namaste. So we're going to bend a little bit. There's a little bit of bend. And then we open up like that, leaving a thumb and little finger there. So this is flower. This is a big lotus flower, blooming flower. That's what we're trying to show here. So this is a simple way of showing flower. You can show it like this. And if you want to do a complicated way of showing flower, have a go. Yeah, just let's see. So it's wrist and wrist, and we turn it like this. So you put your wrist closer to your body. So one goes in and one goes out to show flowers. I know this might be a little bit complicated, so I'm going to keep it simple. Just this. So we're going to show water and then waterfall, and then we're going to show ripples, and we're going to show waves, and then we come on to big lotus flower. This whole thing is like a sequence. So let me do one by one. So again, we're going to show waterfall. So from top, so you can go even from there because it's a waterfall. So waterfall. Okay. And then we're going to show ripples. Or if you're finding this difficult, you can even show like that, ripple, water ripples, yeah. And then we should go in for big waves. Yeah. Okay, and then we come on to show the flowers. So we're going to show it 3 times with a little bit of neck movement. So when we add this neck movement, it is to show beautiful, mostly to say, wow, beautiful flower. So we're going to do it 3 sides, flower. So let's do this and then I'll add fish to it. Okay, shall we try it with the music? So we're going to do only the water now. Water from water we're going to do. We're not going to do from the beginning, just from the water. Big waves. So we'll do the flowers. 3 sides. Okay, so I hope you were able to follow me there. So let's do some standing and putting this together now. Yes? So We'll do water. So again, in a simple move, we're going to stretch from there. So I'm going to stretch. Take my hands. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to show water. So we will swap the legs and stretch, and then water. And then we're going to put our feet together and then show water. Yeah. For waves, we're going to sit down. If you can manage to sit down, so we're going to go up. So while we're sitting in Indian classical dance, we turn our feet out and then we go down, sitting down like that. So I will try and do that. So we sit down, showing big waves. And then when we stand up, we go for the flower. I'm putting one foot forward. That's all. So for the flower. So sorry, we can do this one. Opening up. And then I'm going to put my feet together to show flowers this side. And then show flowers this side. And if we have time and if you can do this, can you manage one big flower in the center along with the neck movements like that? 4 counts. So shall we try it with the hand moves and leg moves now? Yeah. I'm just going to rewind a little bit. Okay, let's give it a go from the beginning, shall we? Yes, from the start. Looking? Wow. Trees. Beautiful. Trees. Beautiful. Trees. Beautiful. Trees. Beautiful. Bird. Coo. Coo. Another bird. Coo. Coo. Wings. Wings. The other side. Relax forward. Big bird. Now we're going to go to the water. The other side. Ripples. Waves. Big waves. Flower. One leg forward. Put your feet closer. Other side. Big move. Well done. Well done. I hope you're able to follow and I hope I'm not fast. How do you do the neck movements? Glow has been asking that. Okay, Glow, I'll let you know. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right as well. So for the neck movement, how do you learn to do this? It's a little bit complicated, but for few people, they just do it straight away. But we have learned it this way. So we normally keep your just one finger there, yeah, and then try to keep it a little bit away, okay, and pointing, and then we try to slowly move and touch. So you keep practicing this, and then you drop one hand down, you do that, and drop the other hand down. You should be able to do it. So that's how you learn to do it. You slowly build it up by practicing every day. Mostly you'll be able to get it in 2 or 3 days if you practice continuously. So you want to aim to do that without moving your head like this. To touch your hand, you should aim to push your neck to both the sides. And that's how you will get to learn the neck movement. Okay. Just a little water break while you're here, and then I can talk you through the next one. So the next one is interesting movement. It's a bee. So once we've shown flower, so whenever in the dance form, what I have learned, Bharatanatyam especially, it's a continuous flow of things. We don't abruptly do something. So we are building up the scene slowly, introducing one small animals, and so that's how we do it. We don't bring big things immediately. We just keep it small and build up. So in that scenario, I have put bees next. So bee is something, buzzing bees. So buzzing bee movement is little bit, you need to concentrate a little bit to get this right. So we're going to have our hands like that, and then I'm going to twirl this thumb in two. Yeah, so the index finger like that, so we get it like that. Yes, and then we put these two fingers together. See, this is how we do it. I'm going to do it again. So we're going to twirl. So this will be something, a good exercise to show your children if they are not here now. Obviously, they're all in school, and when they come back, you can show little hand gestures to them. They'll love it. So this is the bee movement. I'll do it again before we go to the movement. So we want the index finger twirl in, tuck in, and then we do that. And then there's a little shimmer movement. So we have to do this to the bee. So the buzzing bee. So this is what we do to show the buzzing bee. And for the flower, so flower and bee goes together. So we're going to have half flower. We're going to show half flower because this hand is engaged to show bee. So we're going to show flower. The first movement, what we learned. So we're going to push our little finger down to get this beautiful flower. You can see if you are a dancer, you can see all the body parts are stiff always. So we are stiff. So we tend to hold everything stiff, and that's how we've been taught. So I look at my hand, it's like always stretched and stiff. So in dance, we prefer to have all the fingers stretched and opened up and keep a body stiff. So this is what it is, flower. And then we will have bee. And then we have this buzzing bee coming around the flower and then going out. So we're going to do that. So in, out. Remember the buzzing? So we want that going throughout. Buzzing bee in and out. In and out. And the second move will be, we'll have our both the hands in bee, and then we're going to do the buzzing bee all around. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so when we do the buzzing bee, we're going to do the very simple leg moves. I have not complicated anything. So we're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just going to go 1, 2. So I'm crossing my leg. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to keep it in the same line so that we are not getting confused of a side, which side to go. So I'm going to turn to one side, either right or left, whichever you feel comfortable with. We're going to go 2 steps down there and we're going to come back doing the same step and take the center stage. That's what we're going to go do. 1, and then we're going to keep our legs back like that. 2, 3, 4. And then this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Only legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. If you cannot keep your legs back, that's okay. You can just keep it close like this as well. Just the rhythm. We are going to look at the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. If you cannot cross your legs, you can keep it simple like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. So that's the bee coming into the flower and going out, in and out. We're not going to swap the hands because it might get a little bit complicated if you're swapping the hands for you to get that right immediately. So let's keep it simple. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay? So let's try. I'm going to go for the cross leg movements. For those who wants to try cross leg movements. Yeah? 1, 2. 1, cross. 2, cross. 1, cross. 2, cross. Okay? And the next move, once Once we've come to the center stage, we're going to go with the buzzing bee all around us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just walking, making a circle around. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 together. We're going to keep our feet together at the count of 8. Let's try again with the hand moves now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's combine the first move and the second move. We're going to walk across and then come back to the center. B, again, I'll show you again. So we want our hands like that, tucked in, and then there, and then the buzzing B. With this hand, we're going to push our little finger down and hold it there. Yes? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, and walk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope you were able to follow me with that B movement. Is there anybody who didn't follow? Please text me on the right hand side and I can repeat it again if you want me to. So this time, let's give it a go again with the hand, with the B movements now. So this is the bird. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Repeat. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was the bee and the flower hand movement. Now we're going to do the next one. This is a little bit of jump movement. If you have seen a deer jumping, that's in Bharatanatyam or the Indian classical dance. The deer stands a very special place in all our hearts because we can jump around and the moves are it's very brilliant. So I love the deer move. So at the end, you can let me know which was your favorite move as well amongst all the animals we're going to do. I think deer is the next one. And I will do elephant as well. And if possible, tiger. So we'll end up with the tiger. So 3 moves. So this is the deer move. So we want to hold fingers like this for deer. Let's try it again. So we want it like this. So deer. And we're going to jump around with deer. You can jump around as and how you want. So I'm going to jump around holding my hands like that. So then you can go up and down as well. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to jump, 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 and then up, down, up. And then if you have seen a deer, it's got brisk neck movements. It's always looking for something and it's scared. So we're going to try and do that as well. We're going to eat grass and then look here and there. Eat grass and look here and there. And then we're going to run again. So let's try it with the music straight away. So again, hands like this. And you can hold your tail if you want. Back. Okay. With the music. Eating. So that's deer. And we can finish off with tiger because deer is drinking water and then tiger enters in. We can finish off like that. And then as a bonus, I'll teach you the elephant movement separately without the music. Okay, so are you happy with the deer movement? Just jumping around, isn't it? So it's fun. It's only the eating grass and looking here and there. Eating grass, looking here and there, and then jump around. Okay, so that's deer. For the tiger, so we can call it as cat variety. So we show animals, wild animals like that. So the claws, so that's what we show. So we hold there and open your eyes like a wild animal, and then you're looking for food. 2, 3, and then you can pounce for the 4th count. So that's tiger. So when we also walk like this, so we have a, so you sit down a little bit while you are 2, 3, and then 4, and you pounce. When you pounce, you hold your hands closer. So you can jump. You can jump for the pounce. So like that, jump. So let's try it again. So hand gestures are simple. It's just holding like that. And then we're going to walk. So we're going to just bend a little more for this. And then go 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to pounce. So that's tiger. Okay. And then finally, I said, as promised, elephant is really good in dance. I mean, you can show it really nicely. So I'm going to show you some elephant moves. So for elephant moves, this is the ears. You can bend your hand if you can. If you can bend your finger. Or if that's difficult, you can open up your fingers like that as well for elephant. This is the elephant ears. So we have this big elephant move like that. So it always shakes its head if you watch an elephant closer. So we have that big movement for ears. And we can also show its specialty of elephant, special feature, trunk. So we have the trunk like that, and then we take it all the way up to show the trunk. So, and you can do a big move while showing trunk. So we cross our legs like that, stretch, and then you can go big while showing trunk. Open up your ears and trunk. So let's give it a go. So we're going to just do elephant walk, 2, big ears, 3, and there is a little bit of movement on the shoulder and neck, 3 and 4. And then there's a big movement for the trunk. So lift it all the way up and then you can pose. Okay? So let's see if we can fit it with the music. Let's do the elephant. The last bit. So this is the deer move. Now, big move. And the big trunk move. Big move. And then you can do a big namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. Sorry for the initial hitch, what happened, but I hope you enjoyed the session. And if you have any questions, just comment below. I will definitely get back to answering it when I find time. So thank you again. This was hand gestures, exploring hand gestures from Indian classical dance. Hope to do more of this. If you like it, just comment. If you want to see more, probably I can get back and do more sessions. Thank you so much for joining in today. Namaste.